Runners now beginning to make their way out onto the track prior to the sixth race. Azure Zane represents Midland Park Racing, Jack Garrity and Richard Fahey, light blue with the orange epaulets, heading off in the direction of the 6 furlong starting point, midway down the back straight. Followed by Dark Side Thunder for Jess Macy and George Wood in the Fulger Silks, the dark green and red. Red and yellow colours for Jessie Luck. Rob Hornby chasing another this afternoon, riding for Mike Murphy and Philip Banfield. And then Fan Mail, Sean Kieran, and the blue and white silks for Tim Easterby. Nose-banded blue Lakota heading off under Jack Nichols for Kevin Ryan and Jennifer Pallister, the black with the green star and the white sleeves. Next out, Dicko the Legend, white with the blue triple diamond, the blue cap for Billy Garrity, riding for Liam Bailey, Mrs. Hibbert and File Rice Park Racing. Purple colours for State of Madness, number 6, Callum Rodriguez for the If Only Partnership and Charlie Clover. White and green hoops for 11, Piano Forte, Dylan Hogan for Gallop Racing and Julie Camacho. Yellow and green stars of Vince Lombardy, Dale Swift for Eco Power Racing and Seb Spencer. And the white and red hoops of Thank You Appreciate, Zach Wheatley riding for Tracy Mann, John Pinkney and Declan Carroll. So they're all on their way across to the start. M4 went early for Safi and Jamie Osborne, awaiting the others at present. Cerise Silks for Safi aboard M4. 11 of them in the absence of number 4, Le Quinto, and State of Madness solid at the head of the market at 5 to 4 at present. 7 to 1 bar the one. Azure Zane at 7 to 1. M4 is a 9 to 1 chance. 10 to 1 for Blue Lakota. Fan Mail is at 11 to 1. Vince Lombardy at 12s. Dicko the Legend at around 14 to 1 with Dark Side Thunder and Jessie Luck. Piano Forte is at 18 to 1. At 25 to 1, Thank You Appreciate is the outsider in the field. Race 6 is the Midnite Building the Future of Betting Handicap. 6 furlongs, and we're about 4 minutes away from the revised start time of 20 past 4. So runners assembling at the start for a double figure field, the last double figure field of the afternoon, because we've only got 5 of them in the finale. And a short price favourite here in the shape of the very much informed State of Madness, who had a good time on turf last year and has followed that on the all-weather with 3 solid efforts, including when third at Kempton last time, when he didn't have a particularly favourable draw. He looks much better drawn today. There he is, purple colours in the middle of the picture. That was Azure Zane going out on the left, Piano Forte, the white and green colours of Gallop Racing in the background. Thank You Appreciate, the outside of the field in the foreground. Thought he could win a sprint at some point in the summer when he had his conditions. He went close 2 or 3 times. I think he's got a little bit of work to do with 1 or 2 of these under these conditions, however. There's Fan Mail, the royal blue and white, and in the background, that's Vince Lombardy, carrying the colours of Eco Power Racing, who had Darla's Secret run well in the previous race. State of Madness, a short prize favourite, as I said here, they're winning 7 to 1, bar the one, as we tick down the last 2.5 minutes or so to the off. It's a relatively quiet betting heat in truth. Azure Zane has been clipped into 13 to 2, second best. The Midland Park runner, Jack Garrity, in the saddle. 4 years of age, but only 1 career win to his name. He's hardly a win machine, Azure Zane. Mark of 75, he's just beginning to slip a little in the grades. Dark Side Thunder in the background. George Wood in the dark green and red colours, in conversation with Callum Rodriguez at the start. Rob Hornby has been a man to follow here this afternoon. He's already bagged a couple, including in their most recent race. He was aboard the favourite Shala Asker in the first. He teams up with Mike Murphy again here with Jessie Luck, who had a really good time of things last year, but has subsequently been paying the price in the handicap just a little. Not going to be too long now before they begin loading. Still generally 5 to 4 State of Madness. Azure Zane second best at 13 to 2, 9 to 1 for M4. Blue Lakota at 10s, 11 to 1 for Fanmail, 12's Vince Lombardy. Decay the Legend at 14 to 1 with Dark Side Thunder and Jesse Luck. Still 18 to 1. Piano Forte and 25 to 1. Thank you, appreciate. First 2 or 3 into the stalls. Thank you, appreciate has gone in. Also in Jesse Luck. Fanmail moved into stall 1. State of Madness is heading up next. And now Dicko the Legend goes in. Blue Lakota about to walk in. Five more left to load. Azure Zane about to head up. Vince Lombardy still to go with Dark Side Thunder, M4 and Piano Forte. 4 to go. Dark Side Thunder goes in, leaving 3 left to load. Up comes Piano Forte. 2 to go. In goes Vince Lombardy. M4 into stool 4. Will complete the line and is moving up now under Safi Osborne. They're all in. Ready. They're off. Jumping out over 6 furlongs. Piano Forte in the white and green was slow to stride. And Blue Lakota, noseband black cat with a green star, half reared, leaving the stalls and his last but one. State of Madness, purple jacket away well, leading M4 in the Cerise into the turn. Fanmail in the royal blue down at the running rail tracks, the leading pair bearing left-handed. Then Vince Lombardy in the green and yellow stars ahead of Thank You, Appreciate. Towards midfield, Azure Zane in the light blue around the outer of Jesse Luck in a red and yellow jacket, and Dicko the Legend in the white and blue on the inner of that pair. Dark Side Thunder, the red and green, is caught fairly wide, 5 deep on the crowd of the bend. From that slow, awkward start, Blue Lakota continues towards the rear with Piano Forte. Jesse Luck is just in front of that pair. Straining for home, 2.5 furlongs left to go. State of Madness on the right stripe sleeves. M4 in the Cerise down the centre. Towards the left, Dark Side Thunder, Vince Lombardy. Thank You, Appreciate, the white and red down the middle. In behind those, Fanmail. Progress right over on the far side from Blue Lakota. State of Madness in front, chased by M4, and Thank You, Appreciate inside the furlong, and then Fanmail racing for the final 100 yards. Thank You, Appreciate on the near side, getting up to spring a surprise. Thank You, Appreciate inches out State of Madness. M4 close up in third, and a bit of a bunch for fourth.